A love story?
about the snail.
Trail? Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, save it. If Nick is saying he's not sure he should say it, we might have to cut it.
I want you to
which
know.
is fine.
And I'll say it. No, it's not that bad. It's funny. I just don't know if I should say it before I make a video on it, but I don't think it's long enough to make a video, so it.
Okay.
In like I believe it was either 2017 or 2014. There was a scientist that was doing experiments. I forget the word he used, but for animals that have, I think it was asymmetric organs, asymmetric animals. So like I believe a human is an asymmetric animal in that like our heart is on one side and different organs are on different sides. And some people, I believe Gabriel Iglesias has it. I don't know the name of the condition, but like his internal organs are flip-flopped. They're on the wrong side.
Mm-hmm.
And he's actually supposed to have like a medical tag or something that in case there's an emergency, like you want the doctor to know like, oh shit, his heart's on the other side. All of his organs are flip-flopped. So he was doing experiments on that, and somebody got a hold of him and was like, hey, I found a snail that's shell coils to the left. Apparently all snails' shells coil to the right.
Mm-hmm.
So a shell coiling to the left is like a 1 in 100 million variant. It's like a genetic defect. And these snails they can't reproduce because their organs are flip-flopped. So if it's a left coiling snail, they never reproduce and they just die.
What is their dick inside out?
No, so snails are hermaphrodites. So they engage in a type of sex called traumatic reproduction. They have like a calcified stabber apparently, and when they go to have sex, they will pierce the other snail with this stabber and inject it with hormones and enzymes that make the chances of reproducing more likely. And like that stabbing can like pierce internal organs and end up killing the snail they're trying to and then they the snail and they reproduce. Yep. So scientist is like, I want to see if a leftward coiling snail can reproduce if I find another leftward coiling snail. So he puts out news articles and it becomes a global manhunt amongst the snail community, which is apparently a thing. There's like snail enthusiasts.
I bet you they're all slow.
Yeah, they're sluggish for sure. Little weird. It's hard to get them to come out of their shell. Anyways,
you wouldn't want to leash onto people like that.
I know.
You can always find them and leave a trail.
I know. They do get mad easy. They're fairly salty. But so he puts out an EPB on another leftward coiling snail, and he ends up finding two. He finds two other leftward coiling snails on the entire planet. So we've got Jeremy, the main character, the leftward snail, and then we have two other ones, Lefty and Tomo are the other two snails. They fly them to Nottingham University in the UK so that these snails can try to right? Jeremy finally has a mate. They stick them all in the same cage. The other two snails each other and leave Jeremy out of it.
Jeremy's an incel.
Yeah.
And Jeremy doesn't get to reproduce. The end. Makes me happy.
All hundreds of thousands of dollars just to get you to and you still can't close the deal.
They spent $1 million to cuck a snail.
Did they give him a chair in the corner at least?
I hope so. Can you imagine from Jeremy's perspective? Like, you've been lonely your whole life. Your organs are backwards. You can't any of the other snails. And then finally, a giant god catches you one day and sits you in a perfect environment. And then one day he betroths you two more snails just like you, so you can finally have a partner. And then they each other while you get to watch and leave you out of it.
Both reject you. You're like, here's two other snails. You can Jeremy's like, oh, and then they each other and leave him. And he's like, oh.
It's like Adam in the Garden of Eden by himself, and then God bestows Eve and Ron, and then Ron and Eve leave Adam out of it, and he's not allowed to partake. Like, it's horrible.
It's not even Eve and Ron. It's Eve and Teresa. It's two women he could both of them simultaneously. They're hermaphrodites. But he doesn't. It's like the pandas. They deserve to die.
But they're so beautifully stupid too. I love watching pandas do dumb shit.
Hold on. What do I not know about pandas? My panda knowledge is lacking.
Dude, pandas are so dumb, they refuse to mate. So they're literally going extinct because they're like the obese, dumb animal version of Midwesterners that are just like too fat to.
You know, years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago, they actually spent millions of dollars producing panda porn and showed it to pandas to try and like convince more of them to reproduce. It's a real thing.
This is like pandas. You can watch videos on this. They are retarded.
They're beautifully stupid.
I knew koalas were aggressively retarded. I did not know about pandas.
Yeah, but those things still, they get syphilis all the time. They're like old people in a nursing home. They don't stop.
Do you know what the Aussies call them?
What's
drop
that?
bears. Because apparently, like, they just drop onto people and drop out of trees. They call them drop bears.
That's horrifying.
Right?
It almost sounds like a weapon. Boy, you got yourself a drop bear. I got 2 drop bears. I keep one in me trunk.
I love it.
It sounds, all I can think of is the would you rather run into a bear in the forest or a man? It's like
And then a koala just falls.
Well, no, you know how like cops or criminals will have like a drop gun.
Yes.
He's running around the woods attacking women and dropping a bear, throw him off his scent, blaming it on the bears.
Oh my God, that's a great sketch. That's a great sketch idea. Like, all these women are walking around in the woods alone, so I just keep whipping them and dropping a bear. It's easy. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. I 50 broads this week. I can't stop coming and I'm running out of koalas. That's the story. It's a koala breeder. Nobody would suspect the koala breeder. He's got unlimited koalas. He's making unregistered koalas so we can go out there and just women in the woods.
What the fuck is an unregistered koala?
You know what it is, you criminal.
Oh my God.
Oh, fuck. Here, the panda, due to a combination of factors, including the female panda's brief receptive period, low energy levels due to their bamboo-based diet, and the male panda's relatively small penis.
Oh, geez, this sounds like me and my wife. She's lazy and not interested and is eating weird food, and I just got a small dick.
And on that note, Nick, you want to close us out?
You can't even get it out.
Man, I've had a really good episode. You've been laughing a lot, Nick. I usually base my humor levels on how much I can get Nick to laugh, and it's been, I have to tell you what, I'm a 10 out of 10 this week.